So hello everyone, I welcome you all on the Concept YouTube channel. Today's topics are, the first topic is maritime security, very important topic. The question can be framed under GS paper 3 and in international relation also. Second is about UP anti-conversion law. This is again also very important topic. Question can be framed in GS paper 2 and in GS paper 1 society section. Social interaction, again a very important aspect of discussion. Essay can be framed on certain arguments related with this topic, and the question can also be framed in GS paper 1 society section. Importance of film festival, then we will also understand vaccine dry run. Small news are there. Then in the end I will give you the main question. So this session is presented by me. My name is Saurabh Pandey. If you are preparing for IS examination, you can join Unacademy. I've started this optional agriculture, very high scoring optional. You can go for agriculture. It will also open an opportunity for Indian Forest Service. At the same point of time, you can score high marks in UPSC CSC civil service exam mains also. You have to use this code that is SPLIVE. Many batch courses have been launched. They are starting on 11th of January. Courses are related with 6-month batch courses for UPSC CSC prelims, courses for 2022, courses for 2023. So what you have to do is you have to take subscription. You have to take subscription of GS plus optional. If you are taking subscription of GS plus optional, you will be able to access all the batch courses and the individual courses by all the educators on general studies subject, including prelims, mains, test series, and all the optional as well. So what you have to do, you have to take the subscription 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and if you are using this code SPLIVE, the amount will reduce by 10%, and in this amount you will be able to access all the optional subjects, all the GS related subjects, my agriculture optional subject as well. It has started yesterday at 9:30 p.m. and I hope you will join it, and you will be able to complete your optional. You will have that confidence relating to your optional, so you have the great opportunity to carry out your preparation in a very planned manner. You can join Unacademy, use this code SPLIVE. To get the PDF of this session, you can visit SP Current Affairs Telegram channel. SP Current Affairs, you have to send your mains answer in this Telegram channel, that is daily dose with s.pandey. You can follow me on unacademy.com/@SPLive. So let's start. The first topic is related with a judgment, and this judgment can be used as an argument in different topics related with society. Recently, Aurangabad bench of Bombay High Court, it has declared that advertisement of any article using the name of any god and claiming that it has supernatural qualities is illegal. You must have seen many advertisement related with some locket or certain things in which the claim is made that it has certain supernatural qualities. The court has declared such advertisement as illegal, and such advertisement will fall under Maharashtra Prevention and Eradication of Human Sacrifice and Other Inhuman Evil and Aghori Practice and Black Magic Act. Now, to develop a scientific tamer, now where you will use this argument, you have to understand that to develop a scientific temper in the society itself, if you have to develop the scientific temper in society itself, society can also play an important role. But at the same point of time, in addition to the law, honorable courts can also play an important role. So to highlight the role of the court, or to highlight the role of the judiciary in social reforms and all, you can mention and you can quote such examples. It is our fundamental duty to develop scientific tempers. Under that context, such illegal and we can say illegal advertisement need to be banned. Next topic, again a very important topic. It is related with Supreme Court to study anti-conversion law of Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. So Honorable Court will give its opinion related with these laws. of respective states, then we will discuss. But presently we need to know certain provisions of these laws. Uttar Pradesh prohibition of unlawful conversion of religion, ordinance 2020. The first point is individual who wants to convert and those who perform such conversion, they need to submit a notice to the district magistrate 60 days and a month in advance respectively. So this is the first provision. District magistrate can institute a police inquiry. Once the conversion take place, person need to submit a declaration within 60 days and it will be put in public domain, and if there is any objection, that objection will be accepted and rest proceeding will go. A converted person to appear before the district magistrate and confirm his identity and detail. Violation will attract punishment, means if these norms are not followed, then it can attract punishment of 6 months to 3 years imprisonment, both for the person who has converted and who is carrying out the conversion. The burden of proof of conversion did not happen, that our conversion did not happen through force, fraud or marriage, is on the person who is actually carrying out the conversion. Marriage done for the sole purpose of religion conversions will be declared void. So all these are the provisions of Uttar Pradesh prohibition of unlawful conversion of religious ordinance 2020. Honorable court will go through these laws and then it will give its judgment, and then we will discuss. Next is boosting India with maritime domain awareness. A very important article. Earlier also we have discussed about India and China. So we all are aware about the confrontation between India and China. China is trying to engage India in continental areas, for example along the line of actual control or along the Arunachal Pradesh. They are trying to engage India. What is the purpose of China to engage India in such in continental area? The strategy behind this is this, that China wants India to divert its attention in the continental areas so that China can increase its dominance in maritime area, specifically in Indian Ocean region and Pacific Ocean region. So these points you need to understand, and India has also taken certain precautionary and certain proactive steps so that China actions can be countered in the Indian Ocean region. So the first argument made by the author is that in sea or in maritime area, it's very difficult to recognize enemy. They can be in the form of terrorist, a pirate, a criminal, a sea robber. It's very difficult to recognize them because they may behave, or they can be behind or they can represent themselves as a fisherman or port workers. So to identify such we can say such enemy at the sea, we need a good communication network. So India is working in this direction so that we can develop a good communication network. Information can be shared in real time. Indian Navy has taken many of the steps. The first step is India is trying to expand its surveillance footprints by setting radar stations in Maldives, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Mauritius, Seychelles and Sri Lanka. They have integrated the radar stations located in these countries, which will help to transmit the information in real time basis. Indian Navy also focus on monitoring Chinese activities in Eastern Indian Ocean, particularly around Andaman Nicobar region, because Andaman Nicobar region has a strategic location, and from Malacca Strait many of Chinese vessels passes. 7 Indian Ocean countries, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Mauritius and Seychelles, they will post liaison officers in at Indian Navy Information Fusion Center in Indian Ocean region in Gurugram, IFC, we can say. This organization has a very important role because all the important information related with activities happening in ocean is actually transmitted to this particular place, which further help in carrying out the decision making. If there is any threat, proactive steps can be taken. So this is again a very important aspect. Sending a licensed officers by these countries will help to establish cooperation and coordination between India and among India and these countries. France already has an officer at IFSC. Four other countries like Indo-Pacific Navy, East Australia, Japan, UK, and US, they have also agreed to position officers at the center. This will help. This will help to monitor and to carry out surveillance on Chinese activity along Eastern Indian Ocean region. India has also focused towards Western Indian Ocean region. India has positioned a licensed officers at Regional Maritime Information Fusion Center in Madagascar. Recently, India has become an observer. India has got the observer status in Indian Ocean Commission, and under which you have this Regional Maritime Information Fusion Center. By becoming observer, by becoming a kind of observer in this organization, that is Indian Ocean Commission, India will be able to carry out cooperation with countries in Western Indian Ocean region, which will further help India to protect its interest in this region. Also, by positioning a licensed officer at Regional Maritime Information Fusion Center in Madagascar, India will be able to share information, and India will also help to ensure maritime security in the Western Indian Ocean region as well. India has also posted an officer at European Maritime Awareness in Strait of Hormuz, EMASOH, in Abu Dhabi to assist in monitoring of maritime activity in Persian Gulf. So India has also focused to look into the maritime activities along Persian Gulf and Strait of Hormuz. For that, India has posted an officer at European Maritime Awareness in a Strait of Hormuz. India has also signed a logistic agreement with France. This will help to increase their partnership. The partnership between India and France will enhance and increase in maritime region. France has also played a very important role to ensure that India get observer status at the Indian Ocean region. So you can mention these points if a question is asked on India and France relationship. India has also signed White Ship Agreement, means non-military ships, to monitor the movement of non-military ships traffic. A White Shipping Agreement has been signed among many countries. Like India has also signed with 21 countries which are in Indian Ocean region. This will help to get information about the maritime traffic. India has also ensured that a proper real-time information is given to its partner countries, and countries can use India's military satellite GSAT-7A. All these steps have been taken by India because India believes in an approach called as SAGAR, that is security and growth for all. India wants to use this maritime domain for growth and development of each and every country which are part of Indian Ocean region. Next is importance of social interaction. This is again a very important topic. In this topic, what we need to understand and what has been highlighted in this topic is that because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the social interaction has reduced. Because take the case if there was no pandemic in schools, colleges, and in many places, millions of friendship would have been taken place, and there was continuous cases of social interaction. So somehow because of the COVID-19 pandemic, social interaction has reduced. So what happened when everyone spends a year without forming new friendship? circumscribing their interaction to limited online, because most of the people, because of the lockdown, they are confined themselves to the virtual world. They have actually lost the experience in the real world, and there is a loss of social interaction as well. So because of the social interaction, the importance of social interaction is that by social interaction the possibility of prejudice reduces, and the understanding between the person also improves. And it is said that many of the society or the community from different identities and religion, they have somehow lost the understanding and tolerance, specifically between majority and minority. And the basic fact behind is or we can say the basic reason behind is the loss of social interaction. So what we need to improve is to improve the contact, the people and people interaction need to improve. That same process and procedure of social interaction need to go on. The friendship which reduces prejudice, the understanding, the contact need to be promoted. This will help to end negative perception and anxiety between the people, and there will be a better interaction. There will be a better interaction between different religious group. Next is when art comes to the audience. This is again a very important topic related with International Film Festival of Kerala. And this International Film Festival of Kerala will be organized in 4 places in Kerala itself between February March this year. So during this event, many film lovers from different part of Kerala and also from different part of the country, they will participate, they will interact, and their cinema literacy will increase. Film festivals provides an opportunity for dialogue and deliberation on different issues of craft of film making. It induces a culture of learning, thoughtful debate. Debate is take place, and there is a discussion, there is a case of social interaction. All these things are happening. Film festival also offer a combination of foreign films with indigenous and home, means a foreign film, how the foreign films are made, how Indian films are made, what is our good quality, what is their good quality, how we can improve ourselves. All these things improves, and this also improves the cinema literacy. So these are the basic facts or the importance of organizing these international film festival. Next is building by accord. This topic we have discussed yesterday in detail. Central Vista project, so you can watch yesterday's session. Central Vista project, so the basic point highlighted by the court itself after giving approval of the Central Vista project is that it is the responsibility of the government to disseminate the logic behind this project. It means people need to be made aware of the reasoning and the logic of setting new or building new parliament, or setting or building a new structure for central secretariat. It is again a very important responsibility of the government, because if government is spending around rupees 13,000 crore rupees or more on these projects, so people may develop apprehension related with the reasoning. They may think that why government is so much spending if they don't have revenue sources to deal with the pandemic. So government need to provide proper information to the public, so that negative things can be avoided. Next is Brexit. We have already discussed about the Brexit in detail on 24th or 25th of December. Let's Crack UPSC channel. So in this, all the arguments which are being made are more of a political, so this article is not that important. Next is about the vaccine dry run. What is vaccine dry run? You need to understand that once vaccines are produced, the responsibility of developing effective distribution arrangement is very important. So for effective distribution arrangement, what will be done? The basic part is infrastructure will be developed, infrastructure will be enhanced, and once the infrastructure is developed, infrastructure is enhanced, it need to be tested on real time basis. Although it will be a kind of a mock drill. It means the certain arrangement which are being set for the distribution of the vaccine, it need to be tested before in reality it is being used. So for testing purpose, this vaccine dry run is done. Next is 12 avian flu epicenters in India. So major state Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, all these states, Kerala, they are facing this problem. In Rajasthan, crow is dying because of bird flu. In comment section, let me know bird flu is caused by which virus, H-N-. Yesterday we have discussed about it. Also, just let me know whether it can be transmitted to humans or not. Let's see the question. Without social interaction, prejudice will prevail, impacting the social cohesion. Elaborate. So you have to elaborate. It means you have to explain this statement. You can send me the answer to Telegram channel Daily Dose with S.Pandey. Try to send it before 5:30 p.m. so that your answer can be included under answer writing championship. In the concept channel, we will discuss the best answer at 10 p.m. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and do like the session and share it. Thank you everyone, and let's crack it.